let's get to that goal real quick. What do you make of that call overall, Gally? The disallowed goal. I'm sorry.
I think it was horseshit. I think it was a terrible call. I'm still trying to get an understanding of it. I was with an official, a college official, and he was kind of confused. And then he read a thing and he's like, wait, if they're saying like Endo is in an offside position and then blocks the runner off, like they kind of muffed it twice on the broadcast. Because at one point they said it was because he was in an offside position, therefore the foul gets called. And then afterwards, they said it was just for the foul in the buildup. To me, I thought Mark Clattenburg got it right in one of his analysis. He has every right to the space. There's absolutely no reason for him to have to move in that situation. It is nowhere near enough contact to have a clear and obvious error chalk a goal off. And for that to happen in a cup final made it feel like the referee was looking for the easy way out. And I give Clattenburg credit for saying, and he's one of the people who's against VAR and has been since the beginning, because his point was it would stop officials from making the tough calls in live time. And I feel like in that case, Kavanaugh doesn't make that call, hoping VAR will bail him out. And then when they do, it's easy as soon as they tell him to go to the monitor. I think it was an absolutely terrible call. It makes no sense.
And that's the thing, honestly. I mean, I was talking about it this morning to Mateusz. Ever since VAR, when the goal happens, before we run to snacks with the boys, we kind of wait for VAR. Stitch knows. He knows the VAR implementation. Leo is still not getting the hang of it. He's like, people are yelling on the screen. It must be kind of like a snack time kind of a deal. But I stopped because any of those balls, sometimes, the runner goes early and stuff like that. I did not see an offside. So we actually went to the snack bowl and I was passing out snacks and that's why I think of all people, I heard Goldbridge. I was listening to like his dad's football thing. He even said, Bickler, and this is, I think, a good way to look at it. If you're not seeing it, don't go looking for it. Because I don't think any Chelsea fan even looked at that 100%. And said, hey, there's a foul over there. Nobody looked at it. I guarantee you.
You know why neither player actually made a play on the ball.
Correct.
Like, yeah. Colwell didn't even look interested in what was happening. Like there was no attempt to get anywhere near it. And that's my problem with it. I understand the rule. I understand the rule, but like the fact of the matter is it doesn't matter if he's coming from an offside position or not, because he's not purposely blocking the run of play. He's like, if you watch him, he doesn't get out of the way, but he doesn't hold Colwell back. Like and that's like what you said at the beginning is so true. Like I feel like with VAR, we're looking for ways to take goals out of games. And like A, that's not good for the sport. And B, like if you look at the history of any law that was ever created for football, it was like the spirit of those rules has gotten lost so much in our like obsession with making rules abstract, right? Yeah. And like for me, it's like how we've gotten this like offsides rule thing down to a line of millimeters, right? Where the original rule was just created so that an attacking player didn't have an unfair advantage, right? Yep. Like we completely lose that, and we're now down to like millimeters, right? Like I just think that like we're losing this game like a rule at a time as we try to kind of redefine and redraw these lines. And yeah, like for me, it's like that's the thing is like, why are we even looking at that? The player didn't like remonstrate. He wasn't asking for anything because he didn't expect anything. Like, and so like, I just don't know. Like it to me, it's just crazy. It's crazy that we're actively looking for a way to make the game worse by taking goals out of it.